What's up, guys? It is Christmas in March for me. I have got the bike that I've been looking at, the C bike I've been looking at. It is dual motor, dual battery. It does like 35 miles per hour. It's got anti-theft GPS, um, 750 watt motors. It is the DK300Max from Meelod. We're gonna put this thing to work on the channel here. We're gonna use it for hunting. We're gonna use it for uh, any kind of archery stuff, just grabbing to get arrows. I don't care what it is. I'm going to use it and I'm going to put it to the test. I may even take it to work if it'll climb the hills. So I went ahead and got me a back rack. I got a helmet, and it comes in two packages, like the front wheel part and the actual main bike. So let's get this stuff opened up and maybe put it together. What's up, everybody? It's time for me to give you my thoughts on this Meelod DK300Max. This is my first e-bike that I've ever ridden for a long period of time. And when I say for a long period of time, I've had it for, I think, maybe 2 weeks now. I wanted to put some miles on it, put it through a few trails, just to make sure that it was going to be a good bike before I recommended it to you. So far, this thing has been awesome. I've had adjust the brake. The brake kept chirping a little bit, adjusted a little bit, and took that away. Other than that, I've had zero issues out of it. I have not treated this thing like an e-bike either. I've treated it more like a small motorcycle. I've been taking it on dirt, a bunch of roads around here. Dirt roads, paved roads, highways. I rode it to work and back a few times now. And let's just see how many hours I got on it. But I think of miles, I think I got like 70 miles on it. I just rode it to work today. Beautiful day out here. It's about a 3.5 mile trip to work. So I wouldn't expect it to take much, but I'm not pedaling at all. I throttle it the whole time, and I've got some pretty good hills to go up. I would consider good hills to go up on the way to and from. So up those hills, the top speed on this thing I think is 36 miles per hour is what it says, and I've hit that. I've gotten 36. On a flat stretch, you can get 35 pretty easy, 34.5 pretty easy. Coming down those steep hills, I've gotten 38. I think I was doing 38.5 coming down one of our big hills. But going up them, that same hill, it holds
at a 25 mile an hour the whole time. I mean, it starts off strong at 34 mile an hour, 35 mile an hour, and it pulls down to about 25, but it just keeps trucking at 25. Very impressed. I've been super impressed with this thing. Especially with the price of gas and diesel right now. It's been out the roof, so I'm going to be taking full advantage of this thing right here. Let's see here. I've taken it. Let's look at the miles. Ow. Yeah, miles. I have 69.4 miles on it right now. So I've put some time on it. I put some miles on it before I wanted to stand here and tell you you should try this bike. Now what I haven't done is loaded it. I haven't got to pull anything with it. I'm hoping to do some of that later on during hunting season. I'm hoping to have a full trailer set up on this thing and then really put it to work, because that's what this thing is for. It's for me to be able to take in the woods and be able to get to places that I can hit the button. Anyway, if you take this, then it kind of alleviates some of that risk. I mean, you're not just walking out there. Say I hunt a mile back in the woods off the road. It's a 40-minute walk, but on this thing, I have taken an e-bike back there, and it was like 15 minutes. So commute time and safety time, it's just going to be an awesome trip. But like I said, it's really going to get tested out. If I can kill a deer, if I can get blessed by killing a deer back there, it's going to make it 10 times worth it. But so anyway, Meelod, they've got a few different bikes out there. This is the only one I was really interested because it is dual motor. The bike I did ride had a single rear axle motor, and yeah, I had plenty of power. It was a higher wattage. This had plenty of power, but on hills it wanted to try to do wheelies and stuff, and I was like, oh well, let's try this and see how this does. I haven't taken this to the same place I took that one yet, so we'll have to see. But I have taken this bike in dual motor up some of the hills around here that some of the family doesn't even like to ride a four-wheeler with me on, because once you get to the top, it's pretty steep. But I mean, it's really cool. I mean, you can put this thing in dual motor, full power assist, and throttle, and just kind of keep your balance. And that front wheel, hopefully I'll have a clip of it, but it'll just sit there and you can hear it just pull, and it worked really well. I was, like I said, extremely impressed. But the tires are kind of like an all-terrain, which on the highway has been super nice, and dirt roads been nice. I've rode it kind of on the side of the highway where there's a little bit of gravel and stuff on the pavement, and I had any issues, felt really safe. So I don't have any issues there. It's got full brake pads, like they've upgraded their disc. So I'm not sure why they did that, but it's supposedly like a motorcycle style upgrade. They upgraded the seat. I don't know what it was like before, but this one is nice. It's pretty comfy. Zero issues there again. Maybe a little bit wide when you're sitting on it in the thighs, but like I said, it's pretty nice. Let's see. So main things on this bike: why you would get this bike is it's dual motor, 750 watt motors, and it's dual battery. So these are 48 volt, 20 amp hour batteries. I've charged them fully twice since I've had it. In the 70 miles, I've fully charged it twice, and I just took it to work. So I charged it 2 nights ago and just took it to work today. Rode some kids around on it the other day. See where my battery's at. I'm about 5/8 of a battery, or close to 3/4. So for what I would use it for, like I said, I've been using it like a motorcycle, and I'm getting probably maybe 30 miles out of it before I'm having to charge it. And that's also like a break-in, you know how batteries are. But in the mornings, I'm running all the lights and stuff, so pulling some hills. So, I mean, charged it fully twice since then, at 70 miles. The range on it, on the website, I think it says 75 to 150. And if you're a pedal assisting and one wheel in it, maybe, yeah, or for sure. But like if you're going to use it like I'm doing it, and like if you're just wanting to get something that's nice and easy and very fun to ride, and you want to take it to work in town or whatever, just and you're just going to use the throttle, you're going to get you might get more than me because I'm going up a bunch of hills and stuff. But like I said, I'm getting about maybe 35 miles. Okay, some more about it. One thing I really like about it is this frame seems really solid. I don't feel like it's just going to fall apart on me. Get the dual motor, dual battery. You also get GPS and anti-theft with this. So yeah, somebody can take it, but there's an app that you can get, iProtect, I think is what it is. I can't remember, I'll have to link it. But it'll tell you exactly where your bike is. I don't know, like if the batteries died, if it would, but you can just open the app up and it'll tell you where it's at. It looks like it's got like alarms on it, like if it's got like a vibration alarm, I think, maybe. So maybe if somebody bumps it, I really don't know a whole lot about that app, but it does come with that. This one does. This is the anti-theft model. And you can get GPS. There's 2 apps. One's the eye protector, and then the other one's the e-bike one, where you can do a GPS. You can see your trips. You can see your battery, and what else? It's got a few other things on there. Pretty cool little apps to have with an e-bike. But another part I really love about this bike is the reflectors are very noticeable going down the highway, and the lights. I really didn't even know that this thing came with lights, so it just makes you feel that much more better. More better? That much better? When you're on the highway, when you've got, let me just turn it on here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Camera, yeah, there you go. Low, high, and then you turn that on, you get a rear brake light, and little beeper horn, which is nice, but you also get blinkers, which is super cool. Not just on the front, on the back, your brake light kind of goes on and off the direction that you're trying to turn. So that just makes you feel a little better when you're riding on the highway. I don't know if most e-bikes have that or not, but it just surprised me that it did. Let's see. It's got, as far as suspension, you've got the rear shock here that is adjustable. It's got you got to get the shock pump, I think, and adjust it. It's got a little air fitting on the back. I have not adjusted it out of the factory. I did have to put it together when it came in. The whole thing, this whole section came in one box, and then the front tire came in another. And it wasn't that hard to get together. It was the handlebar you had to fold up, put all the wires right, and get your brake lever and stuff set up, but it really wasn't that bad. Let's see, what else we got? The fenders are metal, which is nice. Does kind of vibrate once you get on a dirt road, which also I got this. What didn't come with it was this rear shelf. I don't know if this is the rear rack or the rear shelf. I think there's two different ones, but so far it's been solid. I haven't put anything on it. I plan on putting a basket on it later on, but so that came extra, and then this phone holder came extra. That is a phone stabilizer holder. Can't expect too much out of it, but it does a pretty good job. So it does have the Shimano shift select, I think. What's it called? Shift index system. So that was pretty nice when I first got it and was pedaling around, just going from first to seventh. When you pick up speed, you can hit that blue button right there and it'll shift up for you. So you don't really gotta worry about shifting. Now, when you go to shift down, you still gotta click the button to go down. It's have front compression shocks as well. So you just turn this knob right here and you get more or less compression out of the front shocks. I did turn it up a little tighter. The batteries have locks and keys on them. Right here's one. The other one's on this one's on this side. You have to have that key to take off the battery. Put the key in and turn it and pull it up, and then put the key in, turn it, and pull it back on this one to get them in, and then opposite to get them in. The batteries are the heaviest things on here. This bike's really not too heavy. I don't know compared to other e-bikes though, so don't hold me to that. I don't feel like it's too heavy. Now, I wouldn't want to be picking this thing up and manhandling it in the back of a truck or anything, but it could be done, I think. Okay, as far as the display, there we go. You get your pedal assist, speedometer, and your battery. There's the odometer, your trip, and the time you've been riding it. So when you turn it on, it's going to say pedal assist 0, and the orange wheel is what wheels are active. So you can hit that power button right there and you get both wheels
or you can do a front wheel. I'm not sure when you would just use the front wheel, but you have that option. Then you click it again, you're back into rear wheel. I've been using this right here a lot just to see what it can do. So then you hit the plus sign to get more pedal assist and more torque. You hold the plus sign to get the headlights. Try this real quick. So if you hold down the, let's do one wheel option here. If you hold down the minus sign, it'll go into walk. When you let it go, it'll come off of it. I know that's kind of rough, but that was the first time I've done that. I think it's like 6 miles an hour is what it does. Alright, so this is the battery I got on right now. Come over here and click this button and you can see it's full. On this battery, click that to go on. Then you come around to the other side and you can see it's full. Let's see, there's the rear shock. Close up of the rear rack. How I've got it attached. As you can see, I live on a dirt road. This has not been like just babied around. I've been trying to get as much use out of it as I can, but here you go. There's the shift to select and throttle. I think if you're holding the brake and you hit the throttle gets deactivated, which is pretty nice. Overall, this bike has been awesome. There's a close-up of the tread on the tires. Nice metal spokes. Seat. It's nice and cushy. There's the compression adjustment for the front shocks. What else? All right, guys. 70 miles is all I've got. So in that 70 miles, I think it's really good deal. Right now, if you go on their website, they're, I think, $700 off right now. So I think you can get this for $1649, I think is what it's listed on their website. Regularly $2249. I may not add up. So anyway, I'll leave a link in the description. Use it and go check them out. See what you think. You may not have heard of this. I hadn't heard of them until I started looking into dual motor bikes, and this is what I found. So there are other options, but
This was the one that I really wanted to try out. And I can't wait till I get some attachments on here to put a trailer and stuff like that. But the headlights and stuff that I needed, this has everything that I want. It's got the GPS and the anti-theft, which is super cool. So use the code on the screen to save you a little money. I know how rough times are right now, so definitely use that code. Use my link and to support the channel, please. This is the only thing I've done that does that kind of stuff, so I'm pretty excited about it. Try not to miss anything. I've been waiting to put this video out so I can really get some miles on it. So other than that, guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you liked the review. If this turns into a what do you call it, a lemon later on, I'm gonna let you know. And we'll see what happens. But for right now, this thing's went well and above all expectations that I've had. It's these wheels are 20-inch. They're not like 26, like a huge outdoor rig, but 20x4. So I just want to throw that in there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the review. Go check them out. Follow the link. Use the code. Save some money. And God bless. And you guys have a good day.
just so you can kind of see what I just came up. I'm gonna walk to the bottom here. That's a pretty good incline. About 25% battery. That was both motors. I think all the way up. No, actually that was only in pedal assist 3. That I just made that up. Pretty dang good. Very impressed with this bike.